So we just take a look here now. This is kind of how your top of your backswing evolves from start of the session. See the club's quite close to your head there. That's after the practice on the wall, where on the wall you were getting a lot more depth, yeah? So you can see how much further away your hands are from your head there. That's further away. That's obviously a lot closer, okay? So getting that sensation of where that club's going to go back. So previously you went back. Takeaway is certainly better. The club's not whipping so far inside. Now the club's sort of in line, or at least on your trousers and your hip line there, whereas in the past we've sort of seen the club whipped away inside. Because the club's still going a little bit behind your hands, as your hands now basically go in vertical from there, yeah? You get quite close to that. You're not going to get much turn with the body. It may be some flexibility on that left hand side, as we said before, is going to restrict that, but the arms aren't getting that much depth. So as you come back down now, that club is almost vertical, causing that club to kind of get an awkward arms out there, sort of keep the club face open, okay? This one here now, as you go back, club working back, still good. Hands are now working a bit more underneath. Hands now you can see are kind of working more on an angle up this way a little bit. Yeah, so it's kind of working a little bit more. Not very good there, but they are working a bit more depth there. And again, it might feel as though the club to you there is across the line, only because your hands have worked back a bit further. Your club head at this position, yeah, the club there is in the same position there. But because your hands have worked back further behind you, the shaft has slightly changed direction on the way back. Okay, so because of that extra depth of the backswing, that club now, when it comes back to the golf ball now, is not going to be working quite as steep. We're getting the club nearer to your right forearm. Is it on the right forearm yet? Not quite, but the clubs work on a much better angle here. The arms don't look quite so awkward into impact compared to that sort of risen up one there you on the left hand side, okay? This is obviously the practice movement. Perfect. Really good. So the movement you can make now with that club going back up against the wall is going to be really good for just to keep doing this over and over again to the point this becomes what you do, yeah? And then when the club then tracks back down again, obviously then you'll be bringing the club back down, more kind of scraping on the wall, I suppose, as you come back down here, back in here. So this club would be a bit more into the wall there, scraping down this way. But generally speaking, getting that back to there. And the good thing is as well, because momentum, when you hit a golf ball, momentum will carry you back further. So the fact you're able to get that far back now shows, yes, there's a little bit of limitation in flexibility, but not as much as maybe you give it credit for, as long as you move your body correctly, yeah? If you don't turn your body initially and your arms trying, you're like, I can't get my arms back there. You feel tight around here, yeah? When you do move your body better, yes, you said you felt it down sort of the left side of your body, but you're able to get there. Okay. So practicing that movement over and over again will help develop that flexibility. Added to maybe the stuff, obviously we can send this stuff over from like Dr. Golf Guy, and you can get some extra things to sort of just improve that a little bit more to ease it. So I would say as much as you can, practice that movement, get that club working back and away as much as you possibly can here, so you start feeling what this feels like, so it just becomes what you do, yeah? So there's no kind of thought, is that club here now? You know the club is there because you've done it hundreds and hundreds of times, yeah? Mm-hmm. It's not going to become like, where's that club now? Have I quite got it there? Because the difference between the left-hand one here now, where your hands are there, I mean, that's chalk and cheese, isn't it? That's a massive difference, yeah? Your arms look longer, yeah? Because you've able to create a bit more depth because you've turned better, so... Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense then, yeah? So takeaways for me, ticking a lot of boxes. Mm-hmm. It's now that kind of added on from here into the next stage by getting the arms to work deeper, which again, in some ways kind of goes against where... Didn't want the club to go too far behind you, so now my arms going to go further. Yeah, exactly. Almost was counterintuitive, but you can see now we're making that move. When you actually swing the hands in more, the club actually stays outside the hands even more so, doesn't it? Yeah. When the hands are working in here on the takeaway, yeah. We've had the pass, we put the line down there. Your hand's going to work over here in the takeaway. When the hands work in here, the club stays outside your hands more. Yeah. It's only when your hands move out, the club moves in. So that sort of pivoting effect. Yeah. Okay, mate. Good stuff. Right.